Hi, I'm your stereotypical extrovert. Hi, I'm your stereotypical introvert. Hola, habaneros. Today, we're going to be talking about introvert versus extrovert. I want to clear up some misconceptions, mostly about introversion because I am introverted. And there's a lot of misconceptions. I don't know what misconceptions there necessarily are for extroverted people, but I'm going to try and clear up any ones that I think might be a thing here too. So stay tuned. People usually my glasses are disgusting. People usually associate introversion with shyness, awkwardness, all that socially inept jazz, and extroverts with outgoing, friendly, etc. And while a lot of times these things can be true, they're not true by nature. It just because being an introvert doesn't make you shy and awkward. Being an introvert doesn't make you friendly and outgoing. It's just really about how you gain energy. An introvert will gain energy by being alone, just chilling by themselves, and so hanging out with people drains them, me, of energy, and then you go by yourself to gain energy. Where it's like the reverse for extroverts, where they gain energy by being around other people and they lose general energy by being alone. So that doesn't mean that introverts are shy, that just means that they get energy from being alone, and that just means that extroverts get energy from being around people, all that. I was once described by someone, they said I seemed extroverted and they liked that, I think, or something like that. Not the best quote, but that's not per word for word. But I'm not extroverted, I am introverted. I gain energy from being alone, and being out with other people drains me eventually. And I can be shy sometimes, but I can also be outgoing sometimes. It really depends on where I am and who I'm with. But in that particular class that I was in with that person, I always just had energy in that class for some reason, and I always acted kind of outgoing, kind of weird, all out there, I didn't care. And so they described me as extroverted, which I am not. But sometimes, yeah, I'm too shy to go order food. I mean, I'll still do it, but I don't like it. I imagine that some extroverts, it's the same, where they're not super outgoing. They're actually shy, and people would describe them as an introvert, but really they gain energy from being around other people, except for I would know because I'm not an extrovert. And that's just the way it is, I guess. I don't know. It just makes me really angry, just a little frustrating, because I notice people associate, and for good reason, but people associate people who are introverted, extroverted with their particular archetypes and their stereotypes, which are not always true. So some people might not say I'm introverted, which I am. And so going along those lines, I don't know. I don't think that being an introvert and extrovert is really, kind of a personality trait, but kind of not. It's more of how you gain energy. So I don't know if that would be a personality trait, but it doesn't define the rest of your personality. It's just people who are introverted tend to be shy because, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. Please don't sue me for misdiagnosing whether you're an introvert. And then there's times when I've seen the word ambivert or something thrown around. It's the middle between extrovert and introvert. And while I do believe it can be a real thing, I don't think it's a real thing in the way it's being used. Because quizzes that are are you an extrovert or an introvert, and they're really about your social, how you interact with people, and not how you gain energy. If you are drained and you need to go home after work or school, or if after work or school you just want to go hang out with people. Because I know for me, I usually just want to go home and watch YouTube for 3 hours. But other people just want to go hang out with people, and they just want to go do it, and I'm just I want to go home, I want to rest up. And I believe that an ambivert could be a thing where sometimes you gain energy from being out with people, and then also sometimes you gain energy from being alone. But people use it as oh, sometimes I'm shy, sometimes I'm not. So I'd be an ambivert by that definition, But I feel like everyone's sometimes outgoing and everyone's sometimes shy. It just really depends on the situation. Like even the most outgoing person you know is bound to be shy or awkward in some situation. Like it's almost impossible that they're not. But the association is still there. I don't know, man. So if you see someone, I don't know, I just wouldn't describe people by being extroverted or introverted just based on like what you see. I know that they've really come to kind of mean like, oh, introverted, you're shy, oh, extroverted, you're outgoing, but it's not really how it is. Baseline, I would usually just say, oh, they're really outgoing. I mean, I guess it could be correct, your assumption, because a lot of times, yes, the shy kid is introverted, and a lot of times, yes, the kid with a lot of friends or super outgoing is extroverted. It's just they're not mutually exclusive, if you know what I mean. Fam squad, 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 fam 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 squad, fam 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 squad, fam squad, fam squad. Thanks for watching. Over to my outro. Go ahead and click subscribe. Please. Be sure to subscribe for more content every Friday. And comment below whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, or shy or outgoing. Thanks.